Hi, Shikha. This is Monita
Hi,
from
how are
India
you?
Current. How are
Hi,
you?
how are you?
How's Bombay?
Good. A little sultry today, but good.
What about COVID? I was planning to be here this week in Bombay, but because of COVID, I'm stuck
Yeah,
in the US.
yeah.
I really miss. This is the time when I normally come to Bombay, and so my heart has been pining for Bombay. So, what have you guys been up to?
No, I think all over the world it's a bit crazy, and I think just fingers crossed that it changes soon.
Yeah, let's hope that. So, I thought the movie was going to be released on 28th of November. It's not released yet.
It is releasing on 25th December, though.
Oh, December. That's what my daughter corrected me because the last trailer information which I got, it's in November. So I kept looking at it last night to see if I missed it. But I saw the trailer, and we've been excited about this movie.
I'm
Coolie
so
Number
glad.
One, the original Coolie Number One used to be quite a favorite amongst the youngsters, and we watched it a couple of times.
Yeah.
And so tell me about this movie, whether it mirrors the original Coolie Number One or it is slightly different.
It's
Your take.
the best way to say what it is that it's a refreshed version of the original. So there's a lot that is very similar, and there's lots that isn't, and it's completely fresh. So a refreshed version would be the apt way of describing it.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, there's a lot of energy I know with Varun Dhawan and his dad, doing all these Govinda movies. And then Varun Dhawan came in and he became, I didn't even know who he was. I watched him a couple of times in those Dulhania movies. And then I saw my daughter and her friends and all were getting really excited about him. And so I said, okay, let me look at this boy. So he's got a very natural, ability, natural acting ability, very charming, very
I
easygoing.
agree. He's very, very talented. Yes.
Yeah. So, so what do you? How did you get involved in this movie? Was it something to do with your dad? Did he recommend you one way or the other?
No, my dad has never recommended me for anything. We are individuals first, and uh, we lead our own lives when it comes to our work.
Yes.
And David had actually seen my work, so he had called me for a project earlier that he was working on, and unfortunately, I couldn't do it back then. And this time around, he called me, and I was able to do it. And I think the universe conspired and made me a part of Coolie Number One.
Yeah, I know you are very talented in your own way. You've already
Thank
received
you.
a Filmfare Award.
No, I,
Um,
I was nominated. I
are
wasn't.
you
Yeah.
okay? Oh, but that's good enough. I mean, that's equally good because I know that you've got a very different take. You've got a charming, vivacious personality, and I know you're going to go a long way.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
the your I know it's difficult to live under a famous dad's shadow, and I have done that. I had to run all the way away from India to come and settle in the US to be away from the shadow. But your dad was more like a family name in our household, and I think he's a family friend, if I'm not mistaken. But it's just lovely, as you grow and do your work, and then you come back and you sit down. Do you have any conversations like that? Any movies you all watch together?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have been I have been the biggest cheerleader for my parents, and the same way other way around, they are my biggest cheerleaders as well. And honestly, at the end of the day, I am so proud of him that, and both my parents really, and that I don't really feel the shadow. Really, I find it to be a far more protective and a very nurturing umbrella. So he's
That's
always there.
true.
Both my parents are always there for me whenever I need advice. And I'm very lucky to be a part of this family where, I mean, it's a family full of artists.
That is wonderful. Yeah, that's what I feel now. That if I would have stayed there, I would have felt the same way. Now, every little moment, every little conversation, I miss. So, Coolie Number One, tell me about your role there, and how is it different from the other roles you've played?
So Sarah and I play. I mean, every role is different from the other for sure,
Yeah.
and I make sure that I pick my roles accordingly as well, so that I can challenge myself as an artist. Kuri number one, Sarah and I play sisters. Our father is Mr. Pareshji, and he
Mhm.
wants to find the richest rich husband for the husbands for both his daughters, which is Sarah and me, and how we go on a very entertaining ride thanks to Varun, who's playing Kuvar Saab and playing Raju. And the rest
Oh,
you'll
that's
have to wait till Christmas to watch Kuri number one.
that'll be great. So tell me about your interaction on screen, off screen with Sarah and Varun.
I've met Varun before. We started shooting for this film. He had come and watched some of my stage performances as well. I met Sarah for the first time thanks to this film, and we had a blast. There was the energy on set, the want to create something new and fun and entertaining for everybody. We were all on the same page, and we've had an absolute blast making this film.
Yeah, that's great. I can see as I talk to you that you're very poised and you have a long way to go. So, so this is just the beginning. And
Thank
any famous actresses or any movie stars, both here, in Hollywood or Bollywood, which you used to watch while you were growing up, although you had
I've
continued.
watched almost all musicals. I used to really enjoy watching musicals. So Gene Kelly and Judy Garland were definitely my favorites.
Yeah.
And over here, everybody, yeah, there were so many, so many.
Do you have any aspiration to work with a particular actor?
Everybody that I haven't worked with so far.
Oh, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. So, how do you de-stress in between shoots, and what is your favorite go-to place at home or to hang out in Bombay? And where do you shop?
Oh, those are many questions. How do I de-stress? I pick up the phone and call my family and friends. Where do I hang out? Again, anywhere with my family and friends. As much as one can travel, one tries. And where do I shop? Well, right now it's the pandemic, so a lot of it is online.
Yeah, I know the online stores have been going crazy. I actually did not shop at all during the pandemic. So I was just telling one of my friends who keeps sending me pictures of her shopping. So, but the outfits are going to be really fun, na, for all the youngsters to watch in Kuli number one.
Absolutely, absolutely, for sure.
And any other on-screen or off-screen funny incidents which you would like to share with the audience of India Currents?
For Puri number one, on screen to there's just it's packed with entertainment and it's packed with lots of laughs. Excuse me. And off screen, I don't know. I'll tell you the best time was when everybody was shooting together and we had a scene together. And then David sir and Paresh uncle and Johnny uncle would get together and, just talk about their kissas from back in the day. And that
Yeah,
was the most entertaining.
yeah, that must be really great. So, did you guys watch any Govinda movies? Is there any Govinda style music or dance in this movie?
In this movie, you'll have to wait and watch. I can't give away everything right now. You need
I
to
mean, you
watch the
haven't
film
given
to
away
find out.
anything. You haven't given away anything. That's very cute. But
Thank you.
but you know that he had his own iconic style, and my one of my nieces, she loves Govinda. I mean, I used to enjoy it, but I think I enjoy a little bit of a more sit down comedy, and I do like the
Right,
laugh. I think
right,
the
right.
genres, is that your favorite genre, comedy, or is it any other drama or any other genre?
A comedy will always be my favorite. A musical comedy would always be my favorite, but that's for me. But again, I think as an actor, I don't think I can really give you a very honest answer to that because like I can't give you an answer to that which is just one genre. I think I there are lots of genres that I really enjoy, And I think it depends on the mood and what
I
you're
think
feeling that day.
that's great because not many people can do that. I mean, that shows that you have a multifaceted um, talent and there's a lot to draw into. I
Thank
like
you.
musicals too. I like musicals. I think the first movie I watched in Bombay was Sound of Music, and then recently watched the remake of Judy Garland, and I mean it was just very heartrending to see that.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
and I suggested that to my grandson, and he says, "Oh yeah, I watched the movie, but it's just music, Dadi. How do there's nothing in that movie?" I'm like, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, they want more violence and action and stuff like that. So
Well, get him to watch Coolie #1 on the 25th. We have drama, we have action, we have a lot of laughs, and we have a lot of entertainment, and it's a family film, so please.
oh, that's good. That's good. Family films are always fun, so that you
Yeah.
can watch them for Christmas and you can watch them after. So, any other project you're working on after
There
this?
are a few. There's a lot happening on stage, and there's a lot happening on screen as well. But again, the official announcements haven't been made. So the minute I can talk about it, I will announce it for sure.
That's really nice to connect with you. I think you are a very warm and a very happy personality, and I'm
Thank
sure
you so much.
you
It
know.
was lovely talking to you as well.
Very nice talking to you. Wish you all the best, and
Thank you.
watch for the interview and the reviews from India Currents. Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you so much. Thank you so much. Lovely talking
Take
to you. Bye bye.
Bye.